December 3rd, 2022, 3:41 a.m. Arctic Ocean, 600 feet beneath the ice, USS Seawolf stalks a Russian ballistic missile submarine. Russian sub carries 16 nuclear missiles. Each missile holds 10 warheads, 160 nuclear weapons total. The Seawolf's mission? Track it. Don't lose it. Don't be detected. This is the Cold War that never ended. The Arctic Ocean is the most hostile environment on Earth. Surface temperature, -30 Celsius. Ice thickness, 12 feet. Beneath the ice, pitch black water at 1 degree Celsius. The USS Seawolf, one of 3 Seawolf-class submarines, is designed for exactly this environment. More expensive than Virginia-class, faster, quieter, deadlier, cost $5 billion, crew, 140, armed with 50 torpedoes and Tomahawk missiles. Top speed, 35 knots submerged, but tonight it's crawling at 5 knots, following a Russian Borei-class ballistic missile submarine. Commander Sarah Ice Winters watches the tactical display. The Russian submarine is 8,000 yards ahead, depth 580 feet, heading northwest under the polar ice cap. The Borei class carries the Bulava SLBM, submarine-launched ballistic missile. Range 5,000 miles, each missile can hit multiple targets. The Russian submarine is a doomsday machine, and the Seawolf is tasked with making sure it never fires undetected. Could this actually happen? Drop your comment. Con sonar, biologics overhead, polar bear on the ice. The sonar operator reports what he's hearing. Seals swimming, whales diving, even footsteps of polar bears walking on ice 600 feet above. Sound travels far in cold water. The Seawolf's sonar is the most advanced in the world, can detect a submarine 100 miles away. Right now it's focused on the Russian boat 4 nautical miles ahead, listening to every sound, recording every signature. The Borei-class submarine is quieter than older Russian boats, but not quiet enough. The Seawolf hears the reactor coolant pumps, the propeller blade rate, the hull creaking under pressure. Commander Winters has been tracking this submarine for 22 days from the Barents Sea through the Arctic to the North Pole and back. The Russian crew doesn't know they're being followed, can't know. If they detect the Seawolf, they'll change tactics. Maybe fire on the American submarine. Article 5 of the Law of the Sea allows submarines to defend themselves. Both sides know the rules. Both sides play the game. Con sonar. Contact is turning. New course 340. The Russian submarine banks left. Winters marks it on the plot. They're heading back toward Russian waters. After 22 days of patrol, they're going home. The Seawolf will follow until the Russians enter their territorial waters, then break off. Mission complete. Another Russian ballistic missile submarine fully profiled. Its secrets added to U.S. Navy intelligence databases. Pick the ultimate hunter. A. Seawolf-class. B. Sonar. C. Crew skill. 4:17 a.m. The Russian submarine slows. Con sonar. Contact reducing speed to 3 knots. This is unusual. Winters frowns. They're 200 miles from Russian waters. Why slow down here? Maintain trail, match speed, distance 9,000 yards. The Seawolf reduces speed, staying in the Russians' baffles. Then the Russian submarine stops, dead in the water. Contact has stopped all propulsion, drifting. Winters knows what this is. The Russians are listening, checking if anyone is following. Standard counter-detection tactic. She orders, "All stop. Rig for ultra quiet." The Seawolf drifts, both submarines hanging in the black water, listening. This is the most dangerous moment. The Russian sonar operators are searching for any sound, any anomaly. If they detect the Seawolf, the game is over. And at this range, 4.5 nautical miles, torpedoes can reach either submarine in under 3 minutes. For 28 minutes, nothing happens. The Seawolf drifts silently. Winters doesn't move. The crew doesn't breathe loudly. Then, machinery noise from the Russian submarine. Contact is restarting engines. Resuming course 340, speed 6 knots. They didn't detect anything. The Seawolf waits another 5 minutes, then follows. The game continues. Subscribe to Navy Mission for the war beneath the ice. December 10th, 2022, day 29. The Russian submarine crosses into Russian territorial waters. The Seawolf stops at the 12 nautical mile line. Can't follow further without violating international law. Winters watches the Russian submarine disappear from sonar. Con sonar, lost contact, last bearing 355, estimated range 18,000 yards. It's over. 29 days of tracking, 0 detection, mission success. Like if submarine warfare fascinates you? The Seawolf turns south, begins the transit back to Connecticut. 200 nautical miles, 10 days travel time. The crew celebrates quietly. No parties underwater, just satisfaction. They tracked a Russian nuclear missile submarine for 29 days, recorded everything. That intelligence will help U.S. Navy track and, if necessary, neutralize every Borei-class submarine in the Russian fleet. That's deterrence. That's how nuclear war is prevented. Not through fighting, through knowing. This is Navy Mission, where submarines hunt submarines, where silence is survival, where intelligence prevents catastrophe. Welcome to the war that never makes headlines. Subscribe now.